How strong were you when you were that age? How strong were you when you lifted your kid? How strong were you compared to that age? How much stronger than you got? How strong were you when you got this picture? How strong were you when you got this age? How stronger than you know? So, how strong were you when you were that age? How strong were you when you were this age? When you got this piece of plastic? So how strong were you when you got this? How strong were you when you got this thing? How strong were you when you were this age? How strong were you? How strong were you when you got that thing? How strong were you when you got that? How strong were you when you got this piece of wood? How strong were you when you reached that age? How strong were you when you're that age? How strong were you when you were that age? How strong were you? How strong were you? You never know how strong you got compared to this age. You never know. You never know how strong you got when you got this thing. So, how strong were you when you got this? How strong were you when you got that poster? How old were you when you got that? How strong were you? You never know. How strong were you when you got this house? How strong were you? You never know. How strong were you? How strong were you when you got this device? How strong were you? We never know. How strong were you? How strong you were compared to your muscles. Rip this thing and show your muscles strongly. How strong were you when you were my age? Right now. How strong were you when you never got this age? How strong were you when you got a shirt? How strong were you when you got your favorite shirt? How strong are you? How strong you were? How strong. How strong were you when you got a poster? How strong were you when you got this movie? How strong were you? How strong were you when you got this hairstyle? How strong were you? You never know. How strong were you when you got a hair hockey? How strong were you when you got these socks? How strong were you? How strong you were? How strong. How strong were you when you got a fan? How strong were you when you got that picture? How strong were you? How strong were you? How strong. How strong were you when you got this touch? How strong were you when you got this chair? How old? You never know how strong you were compared to now. How strong you were. How strong you are. How strong you was. You never know. You never know when you're growing taller and taller. How strong were you when you're this small? How strong were you when you're this tall? How strong you were. How strong you are. Compare this picture. How strong were you? How strong you were. How strong are you when you got this thing? How strong you were when you got the picture that of your whole family. How strong were you? How strong you were? How strong are you when you got this whole entire house of yourself? How strong were you when you got a poster? How strong were you when you got this globe? How strong are you now?